Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is DJ, and welcome to the wonderful world that is Elite Dangerous. Now, as you can probably see from the title, today we're going to be doing some relic running and bounty hunting. So, where are we today? Well, today we are in the... Oh shit, dropped my controller. Not a very good start to the live stream, but hey ho, never mind. Today we are not there. That is Sophis. That is our destination for the day. We are all the way down here in... If I can get there a bit quicker. Oh, let me zoom out a tad so I can move a bit faster. We are all the way over here in the Ingurari system. Can't really pronounce it, but still. And sorry, I'm just going to bookmark this location as it's populated. It's not that populated, but still. Okay. There as well. And okay. So we are here at Cherovsky City, where, like I said before, we are running relics. Now, why have I come all the way out here to get these relics? Well, purchasing these relics is really good if you want to get a little bit of a profit. So these relics, we've purchased 80 of them, and we've bought them for... I think we bought them for 7... Yeah. If you look there on the right, we bought them for 17,017 credits worth. And we bought 80 of them. Because I've got a massive cargo hold. I'm here with my Anaconda. And as you can see, my cargo hold can hold 80. And the galactic average is about 6,800 per ton. And I've got 80 tons. But where I want to go, which is over at Sophis, which is a very popular destination for selling these relics, because the average turnaround profit for selling 80 is between 2 and 3 million. So you can do this as many times as you want, but I think you have to, you can do it as many times as you want per week, but it does take a while for them to come back into stock. So you could do it once one day and then wait a couple of hours and then go back and do it again. But that's not all we're doing today. We're going to be running these relics, and then we're going to be doing the restoring... If I can English. We're going to be doing the restoring order in Cal. So, this is basically bounty hunting. You go around, you scan ships, and you shoot them and blow them up, basically. So far, yesterday, I've done 2.5 million credits worth. And I'm only in the top 50%. My goal for this is to get to the top 10% before it hits tier 8. Now, I started it off at tier 1, and I've only been doing a little bit every now and then. I started off at tier 1, and now it's all the way up to tier 5. It just got to tier 5 last night when I played it. In the UK at the moment, it is currently 1537, so that's 3:37 in the afternoon, and I want to get to tier 8. Well, you basically have to wait until either the timer runs out. It's due to, well, it's already started on the 17th of August, which is good. So it's been running for 3 days, and it's already hit tier 5. So I reckon maybe another 3, possibly 4 days, and it will reach tier 8. So my goal is to always hit the top 10%. That's always the goal, regardless. Like the last bounty hunting one we did, me and a bunch of my friends that I play this game quite a bit with, we actually managed to get to the top 25%. And I literally, on the last day, managed to get just into the top 10% when the thingy ended. So, we are here with our Anaconda, about to get all ready to head off to Sophis, which is about 800 and something odd light years away, which isn't really that bad. And we've got We're going to get interdicted quite a few times. So I've got a little bit of preparation for that with the money that I've got. Welcome to the live stream, my first viewer of the day. Thank you very much. Now, with the very limited funds that I've got, I've only managed to get some good weapons. For example, the 4A multi-cannon. But unfortunately, because I haven't done any of the engineer stuff, I haven't really got a lot of modifications for it. In fact, I don't have any. So there. So at the moment, we got our tier 4 multi-cannon, tier 3 pulse laser, 2 more multi-cannons, both tier 3, and then a load of railguns. Now, these railguns are very, very, very effective at dropping the shields. Anyone that's competent or lower, they work like literally one burst and their shields are gone, and then I finish them off with the multi-cannons. But sometimes when my multi-cannons are loading, I do tend to use the railguns quite a fair bit. So yeah, utility mounts, shield boosters, chaff launchers, heatsink, like all the basic stuff you're going to need for a big ship, especially if you've got lots of people attacking you. 8C power plant, it's all really I can afford. Everything's pretty much basic. Obviously tier 6 FSD. I've only got a B. I can't really afford an A at the moment because obviously it's 16 mil, which is why I'm trying to do these relic runs. So obviously the more money you get, the better chance of is upgrading. And then obviously I've got fuel tanks, blah 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 blah. And I've had to swap out a load of stuff to fit some more cargo racks. So I've got 16 and 2 32s. But this and the 6 yeah, but that cargo rack there, the 32, that one there, I already had, and then I upgraded the fuel tank to a 64 ton, which is good. Yeah, the stored modules at the moment, I've got 2 reinforcement packages, one for hull, one for module. So yeah, but first what I want to do is I really want to take off this paint because it's really pixelated and horrible. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to remove that, go back to the standard black, which is alright. And as you can see, I've got the trademark name as the Night Stalker. And I also have another one, not another Anaconda, I've got another ship, which is my Diamondback Explorer, which is at Kel at the moment. But what I'm going to do is, once I've got this Anaconda fully upgraded, just for a little bit of extra funds, I'm going to sell my Diamondback. But anyway, enough of me jabbering on. This is going to be a long trip. We have 65 jumps to make. And you're probably sitting there thinking, well, why can you only jump 65? Why does it take you 65 jumps? And I will show you the reason why. My jump range is between 13 and 15. Plus, you also have to take into account the 80 relics that I'm carrying as well. Now, so I have a little bit of extra protection, I've decided to go into a private game mode. A private lobby that me and my friends have set up. So I'm only going to get interdicted by AI. I'm not going to get interdicted by randomers who can just jump in and follow me and scan my stuff. So, with that being said, let's get a move on. Now, I've been playing this game for a couple of weeks now. I've done the alien relic things where you have to go and scan all the relics. I did the mission for that. And all that money was practically gone. I won't say how or why, but what I will say is it was not spent on buying this. And due to certain circumstances, the money was gone rather quickly than I expected. And oddly enough, I didn't actually spend 1 penny of it on this Anaconda, and I will leave it at that. So, with that being said, the second viewer, thank you very much for watching. Just please be aware, I do not have the message board up, so if you do send me a message, I will have to stop the live stream footage just so I can add the border which allows me to view the messages. Okay, so let's just get out of the mass lock zone. But I've changed the colour of the jets to blue, and it's the same with the weapons as well. But I just like the animation of the tier 4 hard point as it pops in and out, which is quite fun, which is quite amusing to watch. It's just like, I just like how the barrels extend. It's really good. It's just a shame it's not like a like the standard multi-cannon. It's like a minigun uses. It's just a shame it's not like one of those where the barrels actually like spin. But other than that, it's alright. Okay, so the first jump out of the 65 to Sophis. Here we go. Now, I do have a fuel scoop, and obviously I've got a 64-ton fuel tank, so hopefully I should be able to do at least between 15 and 20 jumps before I have to fuel scoop. But the area that I'm in now is mainly filled with dwarf stars, like red dwarf stars, purple dwarf stars, pink dwarf stars. So I just have to be, what is it? What's the term? I've just got to be really careful with the amount of fuel I'm using. Like, for example, we're just heading straight to a blooming dwarf star right now. And then we're just going to use this star here to slingshot around. And I've also got to keep an eye on my health as well, which is why if you see on the left-hand side of my HUD, I have a heat sink in case I take too much heat damage when I'm trying to fuel scoop. And now we're moving on to the second one. Again, we're now heading to a brown dwarf star, which is quite annoying. With this game, you can only, for those of you who are going to be new watching this, there's only so many stars you can fuel scoop off. So M class stars, which is like our personal solar system classes. You can do A's, B's, C's. You can't fuel scoop off of neutron stars, but you can get a very strong FSD boost. So if we come across a neutron star on our way to Sophis, we will use that advantage. The only problem is with that, you have to, like for example, with my jump range being at 13.35, using the neutron stars funnels to increase my FSD output will only bump it up by a factor of 10. So rather than letting me jump 13, it'll probably let me jump to 23, 25 at a push. And then you have to go into the galactic menu, or the galactic map, to see exactly how far you can jump, and you have to do that manually. You can't just like set a random location, it'll calculate it based on your FSD boost. And also, just quickly while I get away from this neutron star before it drops me out of orbit, getting too close to this gravity pull, I'm just going to show you guys exactly how big this game is. Most people don't understand exactly how large this map is, this actual game. As you can see, there's like several nebulas. All these little blue squares are the areas that I've bookmarked, where either I want to visit or have visited, and there's some really good stuff there. I've bookmarked some nebulas over there that I want to visit. The purple ones are our engineers. We'll go and visit them at a later day. But yeah, so let's give you an example. So we've put a bookmark for Colonia, which is the last settlement close to the center of this map. And Colonia, as you can see, it's an independent place. It's got an F-type star, and it has a population of 400,000 people. Now, at the very heart of the galaxy, which is basically equivalent as a real life example, there is a little anomaly known as Sagittarius A. Now, what is Sagittarius A? Well, Sagittarius A is a supermassive black hole. And Sagittarius A is not only real in the game, but it's also in real life. So at the center of our known galaxy, the Milky Way, Sagittarius A is there. It's what all of our solar system, it's what our personal solar system revolves around, and all the others in our known galaxy. So And as you can see, it's 25,834.19 light years away. And that very small orange dot you see right at the very back at the top of the screen there, I'll move it to the top right hand corner so you can see, which is right up there. If you look at the top right hand corner, you can see it up there. That's where we are. Now, if we zoom out, boom. That is bang smack in the middle of this map. And as you can see, it is ginormous. So, if we go to the very opposite end, so we're there, so we just go all the way back as far as we can... Hello, what's that? What is that? Sorry, I've never seen this before. Is that a nebula? Oh, it is a nebula. Okay. Yeah, so yeah, I didn't even notice that there was nebulas like on the other side of this. So yeah, if we go all the way to the other side of our universe... Not our universe, of our thing. I want to try and get to the furthest point. So let's go with this little dot right here. So we'll go all the way down, all the way down, all the way down, all the way down to there. That is 55,000 light years away. In real time, it wouldn't even be able to calculate it. That's how far away it is. Your map can only calculate, your game can only calculate how far you can travel based on 1,000 light year intervals. And as you can see, this game is all based around real time. So, traveling at my maximum speed, which is 300, it's basically 300 light seconds per second. So you're basically travelling faster than the speed of light, faster than the speed of sound. And to travel 12.4 light years, leaving this game on, obviously that number's going to keep decreasing until we've reached max speed. But I reckon once we've reached our max cruising speed in Super Cruise, it'll take us just over a week, leaving my console on. It'll take us a week to get to the next solar system. So you can imagine how long it would take to get to Sagittarius A just by in Super Cruise, not jumping from star to star, from system to system. So you can probably imagine it'll probably take you about a year, maybe more. And this is only travelling 12.4 light years away, which is literally, in this game, a stone's throw. It is so easy. Obviously, depending on the ship you've got. Basically, the better FSD drive you've got, the further you can travel. I'm just making sure I'm not talking to myself, because the last time I ended up doing a live stream, I had to delete the video. Viewer number 3, thank you very much for joining us today. The last time I did a live stream, I had the mic muted for half of the live stream. So what I did was I had to delete that footage when it went live and redo the live stream as a different one. So now I always have a tendency to make sure I check my microphone before I realise it. Before I realise that I'm actually muted. So now we're coming across an M-class star, which is what we can fuel scoop at, and it's the same with that one we just passed. But we're not going to need to fuel scoop just yet. We've still got 3/4 of a tank left. Actually, I'd say that's more than 3/4. But yeah, we can use our free camera. We can look around, see what's what. Obviously, yeah. But anyway, in case we get interdicted, I have made a few precautions. So, let me just line up this star. Just so I can get around it a bit easier. There's no harm in just doing like little brief fuel scoops, because it makes your trips last longer. So far we've done 4 jumps. We've got 16 more to go, which isn't too bad. But yeah, in case we get interdicted, I do have a fighter embedded into the ship, and I have an AI co-pilot to do that. Now obviously the co-pilots don't actually sit like over there somewhere in the dark. There's a seat over there, and over there there's also a seat as well. But I've also got heat sinks, like I've already said. I've got shield cell banks to increase my shields in case my shields start taking a bit too much damage. And obviously I have the chaff launchers, which basically prevents them from locking onto me using their lasers or multi-cannons or whatever have you. So yeah. So we're down after this jump. 5 down, 59 more to go. This is going to be a long trip, so I hope you guys have got some food, maybe some popcorn or some drinks, sitting and chilling. But as it's the weekend, later today, I'm going to go downstairs later on and grab myself a beer. Unless, of course, I get a phone call saying I have to go out somewhere, in which case I will then cut the live stream short. But if that does happen, I will let you guys know. And then, oh, and look at that. Looks like we have our very first person who's going to try and interdict us. You see on my radar in the middle of the screen? Yep, there it is. Fabian Cowell is going to try to interdict me so we can take some of... Yep, there we go. There's the interdiction. Okay, let's try and fight this interdiction. Obviously, with this ship, it is very, very slow, so steering is very difficult. It is very, very difficult. But at the moment, I am winning. I am very slowly winning. But I think what I'm probably going to have to do is, at some point, I'm probably going to have to let them do it, just so I can get it over and done with a bit quicker, because every time I get interdicted, it does take a while to get out, because my steering on the ship isn't exactly great. And I beat the interdiction! Yay! So yeah, now he's been, because he tried to interdict me and he failed, he's most likely been thrown out of Super Cruise. So it's going to take him a while for his FSD to charge, and then so he can then Super Cruise and come after me again. But he won't be the only one. If we come across him again, that individual again, which is very unlikely, I'll let him interdict me and I'll let him drag me out of Super Cruise, and then we'll get into a fight. I'll launch my fighter, I'll whack my defences up as high as I possibly can, and we'll sort things out from there. And looking outside my bedroom window now, it looks like it might rain, so I may have to quickly, oh, pardon me, after I belch, I may have to run downstairs and grab the washing in, which shouldn't really be a problem, because it doesn't look like it's raining just yet. I don't really want to leave. Is it still going if I pause it? Yeah, it's still going. Sorry, I just wanted to check, see if pausing it would make a difference. But yeah, but my aim is to sell all 80 of these relics. However, I did promise a friend that I would keep 1 or 2 of them. But unfortunately that friend is not on, so he's just going to have to wait for the meantime. But it's no harm. If I need to make a quick delivery for him, I've got a 16 capacity cargo hold on my Diamondback Explorer, so I can use my Diamondback rather than using my Anaconda to go all the way back there to get a few more and then bring them back to him, because he needs some for his engineer, and it would be nice to keep one on hand for my engineer when I need it. But yeah, I need to start focusing on some of these engineers, get some upgrades going, and a few other bits and bobs. Wow, and that is a very bright star. Alright, I may as well take the advantage of this and do a bit of fuel scooping, just so I can fill up my fuel tank a bit more. Now, if you guys are sitting there watching this live stream and you do want me to get interdicted, just so you can see how I cope and see how I battle, please, 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 quickly drop me a message so I can read it and have a look. If not, and you just want me to carry on, see how far I can get without being interdicted, let me know. If there's anything you want me to do, if there's any missions you want me to do, or anything like that, please just send me a message and let me know. If you're watching this on YouTube, just type it in the chat box, or if you're watching this on Facebook or on YouTube, because this is where I'm broadcasting it to. I don't broadcast on Twitch because I find Twitch can be a bit buggy, and Twitch is more strict about the content you can place and the things you can say than YouTube is. Obviously YouTube has the copyright infringement for music, but obviously because you're playing the game and the background music, you can't really help. Hopefully I don't get content claimed. I shouldn't get content claimed because all this content is my content, it's original content, and the live stream that I'm doing now is to prove this. And to prove that this is original content, I'm going to do this. See? No one else does that in their live streams. I just did that to prove that this content is mine and it's not a voiceover. which I have come across in the past. People doing supposedly doing live streams, and they're playing a video clip and they're doing a voiceover over the top of it, so it makes it sound like that they're playing the game when they're actually not. But there is another proof of you basically showing that the live stream is yours, and that is, once I get this lined up, the ID, and normally the online name pops up, but it's obviously not this time around, which is fine. Oh yeah, and actually yes there is, so I can quickly do this and go hello world, ta-da, and there's me saying hello world. And there's, yeah, this guy here, Fatty V87, was a guy I promised to have some of these relics with. So what I can do is I can always make a trip back there and get a few more, which is alright. Okay, 55. Okay, so we've almost, so this next jump that we do will be our 55th jump. Well, it won't be our 55th jump, it'll be our 9th, because we had 64 jumps to do. Whew. Honestly guys, I'm running out of things to talk about. I don't really want to sit here in silence because that's quite boring content. So those 3 of you who are watching this live stream, just send me a message, send me something, even if it's a hello, just so I can respond to you, please, because I'm getting really, really bored just sitting here talking to myself. Well, I'm not sitting here talking to myself, I'm sitting here talking to you guys. And for those of the people who will be watching this when this video goes live on YouTube, this is just a little run if I can learn how to English. This is just a running commentary, just so you're not sitting there listening to silence and having to skip through the video, which is fine. Okay, we have now hit the 10 jump mark, so this is our 10th jump that we're making. I'm just keeping my eye out of my bedroom window to see if it's raining or not, and I think it just might be. Okay. Oh, I have a message. I have a message, but I can't read it, so I'm just going to quickly do this. Alright guys, there's going to be a brief cut in the gameplay footage, but you will still be able to hear me. Okay, so let's quickly do that now. Broadcast settings, advanced settings, display mess and comments, spectators comments. There we go. Back. And there we go. Show me the ship jump range from Clubbeard. Alright, here you are, Clubbeard. There's a jump range. It's not very impressive, but it's 13.72 light years, and then, but its maximum that it could jump, depending on the fuel capacity, is 15.29, which isn't very impressive. But that's simply because I've only, where is it? Where's my FSD? I've only got a 6B frameshift drive, and I need 16 million to get a 6A. Plus, I haven't visited any engineers to get the upgrades for it either. So, thank you for the interest. If there is anything else you want me to explain or anything like that, go to Felicity Farisha ASAP. Yeah, I know. I do know that, but yeah. But hang on, who's the faction lady that I'm with at the moment? Felisa Winters, yeah. No, that's nothing to do with it. But yeah, I do need to go visit the engineers, yes. But like I said, I want to get this relic run does, and it looks like we lost a viewer, which is kind of a shame, but still, it's not really a problem. But yeah, I do want to get the engineer stuff done, but I want to get this community mission out of the way first, because this is basically my flying tank, as I like to call it, my Night Stalker. Yeah, Clubbeard, thank you very much for the advice. Yes, I need to go visit Felicity Fars, or Farisha, whatever you want to call that woman. But yeah, I do need to go there. I need to get that done. But again, like I said, I want to get all this stuff done first. I need to get the money, and then I need to find the specific items that she's after. Obviously, Google's a big help with that, so. But yeah, so. 52 jumps to go. Ugh. I'm surprised no one else has tried to interdict us yet, which is quite odd. Because normally, like when you're carrying such a heavy cargo, people do have a tendency to interdict you without you expecting it. Which is why I've decided to go with hopping into a private group rather than using a public group or open play, because you do have a lot of people who just tend to watch and sit and wait until someone comes along with a pretty decent cargo. And they'll just blow you up and then grab whatever it is you drop. Which is why I tend to try and stay away from open play. But obviously, if I'm doing some important stuff like this, I'm running quite a lot of cargo. 80 tons worth of relics. Going all the way to Sothis. The last time I ran these relics, I ran... How many did I run? I think I ran 32 relics, and I made a 1.7 million credit profit, which wasn't actually that bad. We're about to come across a rather bright star. God damn. Oh, looks like we got someone who's coming to interdict us again. Alright guys, quickly, do you want me to get interdicted or do you want me to fight it? Quickly message me now, come on, hurry, 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 hurry. And it looks like we have 2 people chasing us. Killback, Vulture and 2 Viper Mark IIIs. Viewer number 3, welcome to the stream. It doesn't look like they're going to try and interdict us, so never mind. Otherwise they would have done it by now. They would have sent a message saying, that's the person I'm looking for, or blah 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 blah. Run away, he said. Okay, alright, I'll run away. Like, there's a massive black cloud hovering over where I live, and I've got some washing out on the line, so I'm not entirely sure if it's going to rain or not. There's no sign of rain at the moment, but I am keeping an eye on it. Keeping an eye on the weather. Got to keep an eye on the weather. See, I wish I had some materials. I'd make an FSD boost, but unfortunately, I am... What thingy am I short of? Yeah, I'm short of an extra vadium or some niobium. I don't have any of the arsenic or anything like that to get a 100% boost, which is kind of a shame. But if I had some more vanadium, I would have made some. So guys, those 3 of you that are in the live stream lobby at the moment, I want to know from all 3 of you. Oh no, now we have a 4th person joining us. Thank you very much. Alright, so you 4 that are in the live stream now, I know. Do you play this game? And if you do, what ship is your favourite and what ship do you want? So what ship is your favourite ship to use, and what ship, if you could have one, whether it be an Aurora class ship, you know, like the massive Federal ships, or the massive Imperial ships, which you can only get in conflict zone ones. Federal class, that's the one, not Aurora class, Federal class ship. So if you could choose any ship to own, what would it be? I want to know that from you guys right now. You tell me what ship you want to own, and you tell me what ship is your favourite ship to use. I don't need to know all the details of the hard points. I don't need to know, like, say if you want to use like these 3 optionals, or have like a tier 6 FSD drive rather than a tier 5 FSD drive, or what. Okay, so Clubbeard has this game on PC. Well, I appreciate you looking into the PlayStation side of it. So thank you very much for coming on that. And you own a Federal Corvette. Nice. Is there any other ship that you want other than the Federal Corvette, or have you pretty much worked your way up and decided to get that out of the best? Right. I think we're going to have to fuel scoop here. However, there is a ship there, and I think he's waiting for us on that radar, so we've got to be really careful. Yep, there he is. Neo Keralo. And what ship is he using? He is using... Oh, please, he's just using a fucking Python. Oh, here we go. Interdiction, ladies and gentlemen. We have an interdiction. I'm going to try and escape it. Although, at this time, because my steering is so shit, it's not like it's going to work. Fuck. Fuck. Not good. Not good. Not good. I apologise for the swearing. I really do. Come on. Come on. Let me out. Let me out. Yay! Screw you, bitch. Okay, so, Clubbeard. Maybe the Imperial one day. Yeah, that's what I'm actually going to be doing, because I actually want to get one of the... I actually also want a Federal Corvette, but some of the Imperial ships are actually really nice looking. Like the Imperial Cutter is like, it's just like a little, a little ship, but still, it does look really good. And then obviously the Imperial Corvette, or whatever, which one it's called, the big one, looks really nice. I've only seen it once, and it was actually controlled by a player. And because I had a 200 credit bounty on me, he decided to just own me when I was in my Diamondback. Which is pretty good, because if he had owed me in this, as you can see from my rebuy, it's nearly 8 mil, and I only have just short of 700,000. Which wouldn't be really good. So if someone was to suddenly drop in and blow me up, the rebuy cost on this would leave me bankrupt. Oh, one of my buddies is online. Good old Mr. Layton. Ah, guys, that reminds me. While I am here, if you guys are interested in Destiny gameplay, or when Destiny 2 drops, for a Destiny live stream reveal, like from the first day, my first experience, I want to experience it all with you guys. So if you guys are interested in Destiny 2, or even the current Destiny, please let me know. Drop a comment in the drop a message in the comment section, or if you're on PS4, drop me a friend's request and we can hang out sometime. And also, while I'm here, I just want to give a shout out to the person who's just come online. His name is Rob. He's got a really good YouTube channel. I haven't actually gamed online with him in quite a while, and I actually find it quite upsetting that I haven't been able to do that, because he's actually stuck by me through a lot of things, and I need to start getting back into him. I hope, Rob, if you end up watching this video when it goes live on YouTube, I really do appreciate it. And if you're ever doing a Destiny raid, just let me know, and I'll hop in and give you guys a hand, regardless if I'm busy or if I'm not busy. Just drop me an invite, and I'll just hop on straight away, no questions asked. I'll just hop on regardless. Alright? Obviously if I'm online. If you hop on it when I'm offline, then obviously I can't just drop straight in. But anywho, but yeah, so Clubbeard wants the Imperial Corvette, or the Imperial, whichever you want to freaking call it. But you two other guys that are in this live stream, you're not messaging very much. Come on, guys, do you play this game? Don't you play this game? You can't leave all the work to Clubbeard. The freaking On the Road Again song stuck in my head. Oh Jesus Christ, guys, we passed the 20 jump mark and I didn't even realise. How stupid am I? Okay, a Y-class dwarf star, which is not good. I think in a minute we may have to have a look at the map and see if there's an M-class star or an A, B or C-class star somewhere around us, because we really need to fuel scoop. Like, really need to fuel scoop. So just to be safe, I'm going to switch my hardpoint out in a second, just so we can activate my heatsink, which is right there. There we go, heatsink. I prefer the industrial look of the Federation ships. Imperial ships are much too pretty for my taste. Yeah, they do look like the Imperial ships. They do look really nice, but you do have a point. Like, for example, let me think. Like the Anaconda and the Beluga Liner. Like the Beluga Liner is a really good ship, but like as you can tell, each ship is designed differently, and most people like the really nice looking ships, like the Python and the fucking and the Vulture and the Dolphin. But what most people don't realise is that the ships have a description for a reason, like saying, oh, for the Vulture, for example, only has 2 hard points, so you can only carry 2 weapons. So you've got to be really sure what you want to use in case you get into a fight. Because I had a Vulture with a tier 3 beam laser, and obviously a tier 3 multi-cannon. Right, I'm just gonna circle around this ship for a minute. I'm gonna activate my hard points just to be safe, because I've got a very funny feeling I'm gonna get interdicted in a minute. But I need to fuel scoop, but I can't really fuel scoop in this system. So I think what? Yep. Alrighty, boys. I'm gonna fight. I'm not gonna fight this interdict. I'm just gonna let it happen. Just gonna let it happen. I'm not even touching the controller. It's doing it all on its own. I am not touching the controller. The controller is down. I'm not moving. I am not moving the controller. It is doing it all on its own. But I'm going to give it a little bit of a helping hand, and I'm going to turn. I'm going to point down. I'm going to point down. I want this interdicting to end. Hurry up. Hurry up. Come on. Throw me out. There you go. And now we're going to go. Come on, drop us out, drop us out, drop us out, drop us out. And, no, not details. Not details. I don't want details. Deploy the fighter. Now let's turn around and face this prick. You want 16 tons of my cargo? You want 16 tons of my cargo? Nah, mate. That is not happening. Really? You're in a Federal assault ship? Mate, trust me. You're going to wish you had never done that. And now you're fucking dead. So let's quickly do this and go poof and activate a shield cell bank. Activate a heatsink as well, just to be safe. And the final shot was with the railguns. See ya! Fuck you, bitch. Alrighty, now let's call back in the fighter. Recall. And hey! I managed to earn a freaking 180k bounty. I'm happy with that. And you know what? If there's a area around here, I'm going to go cash it in. Oh, look at that. Boom. So let's do that. I know, thank you. It really was. So what we're going to do is, we're going to jump into Super Cruise when the ship pops in. And I'm actually going to scan some of his stuff, see if he's got anything good. Obviously, I'll have to... Actually, no, I can't. Because I've got freaking cargo's worth like 80 tons of cargo, so I won't be able to pick anything up. Well, I could probably pick up alloys and stuff, can't I? Yeah. Come on, in you come. There we go. Alright, ship's now docked. Alright, so let's get a move on. Let's go refuel. Saves us fuel scooping. Ugh, I bet that guy was fucking regretting when I fucked him up. So what I'm going to do is, guys, I'm going to head to this little plant here. And let's just keep that in the blue. I'm going to head to this plant over here. I'm going to refuel. I didn't take any damage, so I won't need to bother repairing. I didn't lose any shield health either, so that's good. But I will restock my heatsink that I used and that shield cell. Oh, pardon me, sorry. That's my breakfast coming back up on me. But yeah, Clubbeard, it's a shame. It's a shame that you don't have a PS4, man, and this game is. It's a shame that this game's not cross-generation. Otherwise, I'd say we'll do some bounty runs, bunny outing together, and then I really can't speak English today. It's bloody difficult. Yes, it's sprechen Sie Deutsch. Sprechen Sie Deutsch is better. No. But yeah, as I was saying, it's a shame because I would say, do you want to do some bounty hunting together and some relic run it? I'm doing it again. I can't fucking English. I'm speaking too quickly. Oh my god. Yeah. Alright, just going off the topic of Elite Dangerous real quick. Are there any games that you guys are interested in getting within the foreseeable future? Like any new games that are out now? Or any games that are coming out like this year or even next year? For me, what's that? Oh, I can't remember the name of the game, but it's basically a I think it's called Outlaw or something like that. Where it's like the maps, the game mode's like got lots of really low gravity in it, so you can like use your guns to like propel you across the map. Like you may have seen the advert for it. For PlayStation 4, and also I want to get I actually want to try that Players Unknown Battlegrounds, because that looks really good, like survival based gameplay and game modes. It looks really cool. DayZ as well. If I get a gaming PC, I want to download DayZ because I like DayZ. I used to watch Frankie on PC in 1080p's DayZ videos and Jack Frags when he used to play it. You don't really see a lot of videos from Frankie anymore. I wonder why that is. But yeah, I also want to get the new Battlefront one that comes out. Just simply for the fact that Darth Maul's in it. That's the only reason why. What else? What other games? Obviously Destiny 2, but I've pre-ordered that. I pre-ordered the Deluxe Edition. So I'm going to get all of the new exotic stuff which they're adding to the game as well for the pre-order Deluxe Edition or higher ones, including the new sword, emblem, and the emote as well. I'm trying to think what other games. I've never really played any of the Far Cries. Well, actually, no, that's not true. I played the Far Cry where there's like lots of like giant walking neon T-Rexes and things like that. I've played that one. I played that once around a friend's house. DayZ is just a matter of time. A matter of time until what? Oh, they are working on a PS4 version. Oh, see, I always thought that was just a rumour because I was hearing people saying, there is a PS4 version coming out. Obviously, the standalone's already out. The DayZ standalone's already out, which is good. But they were saying, well, after like the first couple of months of the standalone being released, they're going to release console versions. And I was like really hyped and really happy for it. And then all of a sudden, we never got it. So if they're still working on it, I mean, it does make sense because they have to incorporate high enough resolution that it doesn't cause lagging or visual defects. But they've also got to make sure that they get the same quality of gameplay and the same map size as DayZ, because obviously there's no ending to DayZ. Like, you start and you basically carry on as long as you possibly can, for however long you can. So you could be you could start in your very first game, and then all of a sudden you can turn a corner and get shot in the face or get killed by a zombie. But yeah, and it's all about your personal playstyle, DayZ, as well, which is why I like those sort of games. But yeah, there is a few other games, but I can't really remember without seeing them. But yeah, there is quite a few games that are coming out that I really want. But obviously, money situation is tight at the moment, so what can you do, Sumo? Only can do so much. Okay, let's launch. Let's land at the space station. I'm going to use my auto dock. Boarding permission denied. Oh, no patch large enough. Are you serious? Oh, man. Oh, is there another station in this system? Will I be able to go there? No, I don't think I can. I don't think I'll be able to. I may as well give it a go. But that sucks, man. Oh. Maybe going to this one. Maybe I might be able to. I probably won't, but there's no harm in trying. And out of orbital cruise. Oh, for God's sake. Here we go. Sir Abathnot Quackshot Barras. Who comes up with these online names? Seriously. Go on then, mate. If you're going to interdict me, go ahead. He's going to be in one of these eagles, I reckon. That freaking Sir Doobie fucking muckshit face. Okay. I really need to find a space station that actually allows me to land. The only downside is I don't have a discovery scanner on this ship. That's the only downside. If I had a discovery scanner on this ship, I'd use it. If this doesn't work, then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to not bother and just carry on. I'll just find another star. I can fuel skip, and I'm about to overshoot this royally. And turn around. Keep it in the blue. Keep it in the blue. Keep the needle in the blue. There we go. Spinning around. Well, no panic. Possibly there is a nearby scoopable star. Yeah. Yeah, that is true. But it's just because I'm carrying 80 tons worth of relics. Like, I don't really want to risk getting interdicted and then slamming into a bloody sun. Because that's happened to me once before. That's how I lost my first Sidewinder. I got interdicted while I was fuel scooping, and I fucking ended up slamming into a star. Took so much heat damage that he literally just had to look at me and fire one shot. Come on, big enough space. Come on, big enough space. Wait till it gets to 0.5, 0.9, 0.8, 7, 6, 5, 4, double. Ah, man! Okay, fine. Unlock target. Well, that's a bit shit. Okay. And back to our objective then. Yeah, I don't need to lock onto it anymore.
Under attack.
Are you serious? Are you being fucking serious? Okay, alright, if that's what you want. Fine.
Fighter is going live.
You wanted to play that game? Okay, I'll play that game. I'll play that fucking game.
Fighter is live. Awaiting orders.
Fuck you. Eat fucking hard points, dickhead. Violating no fire zone. You're gonna give me a fine for fire? You fucking fired at me first. Fuck you.
That's another strike.
Dickhead.
Enemy
Give me a fucking
destroyed.
50 credit fine. Prick.
Message received. Starting docking procedures.
That fucking system is the biggest pile of shit ever. Right. Let's head over here. Again, I do apologise for the swearing. Alright, so let's do a different one. And now let's do that again. Come on. Come on. Oh, why wouldn't you let me freaking do that? Come on. It won't let me lock onto fucking sofas. Oh, for God's sake. It won't let me lock onto sofas. Why won't you let me lock onto it? Oh my God, it's being a dick. Okay, let's try this one. Okay, now let's go back. Now let's try again. Oh wait, hang on, I could just do this. We can go, where is it? 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 I put it under cheap anaconda, didn't I? Cheap anaconda. Nope, that's in Kwama. What did I put it under as? Nope, that's just where I've come from. That one? No, that's in Kwama. Oh my God, this is taking the piss. Oh my God, this is taking the piss. It won't let me lock onto Sothis. Fuck it, I'll just lock onto Ceos then. Right.
Frameshift drive charging.
40 jumps. M class. Yes. Okay. Okay. There we go. Wait, I think I've been here before.
Fuel scooping.
I'll do a bit of a fuel scoop, and then if there's a station that I can land at, which is big enough, because I can't land on an outpost, I have to land on an actual station, which is the only downside. Right, I've got an idea. I'm just going to stop. If I stop dead, it's so much easier. Activate heatsink. And then I've got one more left, so I can just sit here and chill.
Heatsink deployed.
Alright. While I'm waiting for the fuel to rack up just a tad, I can see if there's an actual station around. Yes! Perfect! Off we go! Fuck the fuel scoop, don't need it.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
Go to the Brave Nerve Hub, which is a proper fucking station I can actually land at. Ooh, bloody raw. Sorry guys, I need to sneeze. Excuse me. Woo! God damn. Alright guys, what I'm going to do is I'm going to land at this station, rearm, refuel, and then I'm going to run outside, bring the washing in, because I've got a very, very, very funny feeling it's going to downpour. So I won't be any longer than a few minutes. Sorry. Sneezed again. I do apologise. That was a bit loud. There's my phone going off. I need to slow down. I'm going to overshoot it. I'm going to overshoot it. Yep. And 3, 2, 1. And there it goes. Let's just have a look. Get that needle in the blue. Using the free mode. Free look mode. Even. Probably just want to see off the boat. Nice. Sorry, I was just getting a text off a family member because they're on holiday at the moment. Look at them. I'm stuck here in pouring down rain England and they're in blooming sunny Spain. Enjoying themselves. Cheeky sods. No, they're not cheeky. They actually did invite me, but I didn't have the money to go because I've started a new job. So yeah, I want to try and get at least one live stream done a week. I want to start getting my YouTube channel some more content. Okay, dropping into the hub. Let's do this. No, don't deploy, retract.
Delta, Juliet Delta. Federal flight control is now online. Follow sanctioned docking procedures.
50 credit fine. That's just fucking stupid. Okay, let's drop. And now we can sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride.
09er. You are go for automated docking. Enjoy the ride, Commander.
So far we've been interdicted 3 times. And shot at twice. Avoided the first... No, we've been into... Wait, is it twice or is it 3 times we've been interdicted? I think it's 3. We've been interdicted 3 times and been shot at twice. Because the first 2 times managed to fight it. The second time... the third time decided to not fight it. Blow up the federal dropship and then we had a another bloke try and kill us. And then I received a 50 credit fine for shooting him back in the no-fire zone, even though he shot me first. I didn't see the freaking other people try and protect it. Oh, fuck off with the ship scan.
Ground crew on standby.
I've got nothing you want. I've got absolutely nothing you want. You can back off. These relics are mine. All 80 tons of them. Alrighty. So I can land this, restock, rearm, refuel, and then go and bring my washing in, and then I'll be back. Let's just enter the hangar. I know I don't need to enter the hangar to restock, refuel, and rearm, but better than nothing. Oh, I did take some damage. Oh. Let's see if I've got the universal warrior graphics that I can hand in. No, because I don't have a freaking thingy, do I? Let's see how much these relics are worth here. They only buy them for 13,000, really? Oh no, they buy them for 39. Whoa! Hello! How much profit would that be? Oh, it's only a 1.8 mil profit. Nah, fuck that. No. But still, 39,000. Wow. That's bloody good. That's really bloody good. But nah. Alright, I'll tell you what. Right, I'm going to put this now as a future reference. So what I'm going to do is I might actually take a screenshot of that. So let's go back to that. So this place buys the relics for 39,000. We'll call it 40,000. So let's take a screenshot of this. Okay, so that's a reminder. And that's at the Britnev hub. Okay, so that's good. Okay, right. Guys, I'll be back in a minute. I just got to run downstairs, get the washing in, grab myself a drink, because I'm bloody thirsty. And then I will be back to do the last 39 jumps. So let's just unlock this. Okay, guys, I will be back in 2 shakes of a rabbit's tail. Back in a mo. Alrighty guys, I am back. I do apologise. Right, I got myself all the washing in, which is a good time too because it's just started raining. And I got myself a nice, refreshing can of Coca-Cola Zero Vanilla. Not sponsored, have to point that out there. Right. So, 39 jumps to go. Well, it's technically 40 jumps because now hopefully it'll let us get to, or it'll let us view Sothis. Hopefully. So now let's go. Sothis. Whee! Sothis. And it still won't let us view it. Why not? Bitch, why you not let us view? Why not let us view it? I think we may have to reset the game once we hit Ceos. Because I know Sothis is further away than Ceos. Only just, though. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Alright, let's go! Let's make like the Terminator and get out of here! Come on! That's my very terrible Arnold Schwarzenegger impression. Up, up, and away!
Docking clamps retracted. You may leave when ready.
Okay, let's get that angle right. I always have a tendency to crash trying to exit with these things.
Fly responsibly. Ensure you complete docking procedures within your allotted time.
Fuck it, let's just YOLO it. YOLO! Whee! Yay, the YOLO paid off.
Federal flight control now offline. Have a safe trip, Commander.
Why is it still saying me to go there? Why is it still locking onto that? Seriously, what the hell? Why are you still locked onto the bloody thingy? I'm not locked onto that anymore. Dude, seriously, what the fuck? There. It's still not letting me... Oh my god. Alright guys. This fucking game is a fucking bitch. There. There we go. I got it. Fucking massive. Okay. Now, hopefully, I should have enough fuel to get me there. If not, I'll just stop at another star. Sort it out from there. Alrighty.
Drive charging.
Frameshift drive charging. no, better not charge that just yet because I'll overheat. Yep.
Frameshift drive charging.
Hey, viewer numbers 4, 5 and 6, welcome to the live stream. Oh, never mind, we just lost viewer number 6. It's not, I'm literally run out of things to talk about, so if you guys want to give me a topic, I can give you my opinion on it. Oh, we've lost number 5. Oh well, never mind. Okay, next one. Da-da-da-da. So come on guys, give me a topic to talk about. Come on, I need to do something.
Frameshift drive charging.
Did you go to see the alien ruins? Yes, club, I did. Me and 3 others went. We had all the maps and everything. It took us quite a while to get at least 2 of everything. And then they all decided, like, after we did that, we literally went to every single site. Like, we even went to from system to system. Like, we had our little map with us on our phones so we could look up what we needed. But it's a lot easier doing it with a group than it is doing it with if you're just on your own, because then you have to make multiple trips to bloom in the ship and then you have to come back and la la. Oh, I can't remember. Thargoids or the Guardia ones. I'm trying to think. I think it was the Thargoids, I think. You know, the ones that you have to use the totems and the relics and the tablets and the caskets and the urns. Those ones. And the orbs. I'm not sure if that's for both of them, but it was literally the one you it was the very, very first one.
Frameshift drive charging.
Oh, you have to travel to a system, you have to get the mission, It's the one that gives you 111 million at the end of it. Oh, it was the Guardians. Okay. No, but I actually got interdicted by the Thargoids, because the Thargoids are the one in that creepy like the creepy flower-shaped spaceships, aren't they? I was in Super Cruise outside the Maya system. I was on my way to visit the black hole there just to take a couple of screenshots, and I actually got interdicted by them, and I was thinking to myself, oh shit, what am I going to do? And I didn't want to activate my hard points, and they literally just looked at me, and then it said scan, it says ship scan detected, and then they just left. They just zoomed out of there. Like, they pulled me out, they interdicted me, had a look, and then fucked off. And I was thinking to myself, oh shit, what do I do? Do I attack them? Do I not attack them? What do I do? So I literally just thought, fuck it, I ain't gonna do anything. And then by the time I'd realised what had happened, I got back to and I told my friends about it. They were like, oh, you should have saved the footage. And I went, oh shit, and I clicked the share button to save the footage, and then when I watched the video back, it literally started the video as they had already jumped away. And I was like, oh no, because I really should have taken some screenshots. It was actually really upsetting because I really wanted to get a screenshot of it. So I think one day I'm going to take another trip back to the Maya system, go visit the black hole, and hopefully it'll happen again. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. Alright guys, I have got a topic for you. Do you think this is worth it? Because my friend's currently doing it now. Right? He has a Beluga liner. He's got the FSD drive completely maxed out on the Beluga. He is doing a one-way trip mission to Colonia. That's 21,000 light years away from where he set off. And he's taking one person there. He's not using the Neutron Star Highway. He's found several outposts that are along the way. Some of them are in nebulas, some of them are literally just bang smack in the middle of nowhere. But he's found five stops that are on the way to Colonia. Colonia's the 6th. Okay? And he's going to go that same way on the way back. So he is running this one person. It's a 3-week mission, and he's been at it for about 3 days, and he's travelled travelled only 6,000 light years because he can only get on for a couple of hours at a time. So he is doing this mission for 30 million credits for a one-way trip. Would you say that's worth it? So that's 30 million to travel 21,000 light years. Because his plan is when he gets to Colonia, he's going to see if there's another person that wants to either go back the way that he came, or he wants to see if there's a person at Colonia that wants to go and get some scans of Sagittarius A, which is just an extra 4,000 light years away. But he's basically got to stop 21 times to recalculate his route to get to where he needs to go. So because scanning all systems, he can make a lot of money. Each of elite status. That is true, yeah, you do have a good point on there. So he is making a little bit of extra money on the side as well, using his scan, because he has got an infinite scanner, and every system he passes into, he just activates it and it scans literally every single thing in the system. Obviously, it all comes up unexplored, but still. But it's taken him 3 days at the moment, and he's gone 6,000 light years. But like I said, he can only get on this game for a couple of hours at a time. So he's basically doing 2,000 light year intervals. So if he's doing 2,000 light years a day, and he's got to go 21, it's going to take him freaking... It's going to take him about 11 days to get it done altogether. So he may as well do an extra 2 days and go visit Sagittarius. Yeah, the only reason why I asked is because a lot of his other friends that I also game online with kept saying to him, "Oh, traveling 21,000 light years away for 30 million isn't really a lot." Was to visit the megaship Zarya, something like. Jesus Christ, 120,000 light years. No, that's not 120,000, 12,000 light years. Wow. Yeah, the mega ship, the mega ship, you can land on, can't you? Like, I've personally never seen it, but I've heard about it being there. But one of my friends is actually able to bomb one of the stations, and he says he wants to pick a really popular one, but he's not sure which one. Because he really wants to do it because he wants to really annoy people, because then that station gets shut down for like quite a while, and it can't be used. Yeah, I don't think anyone can own a ship or a station, especially a megaship, because the megaship's controlled by AI or the development team. It's not controlled by a player.
Frameshift drive charging.
Yeah. Let me sneeze again. Excuse me. Oh, blimey. Woo! Ah, 28 jumps. 28 jumps. I'm surprised I haven't been addicted yet. Don't worry guys, the boring bit's almost finished. Just another, after this jump, just another 27 jumps. Yeah, well, unless they can actually physically control it, then... like, say they can jump from system to system to system, then they obviously can't, because, like, even if they do say they own it, like, even if one of their own ships fires on it, it's gonna retaliate and kill them. So they obviously can't own it. They're just being stupid, trying to make everyone jealous. But it's the same equivalent of someone going up to them and saying, Oh yeah, that ship you just bought technically belongs to me because I advised you to buy it, so it's technically mine. It's basically the same principle. Ugh. Well, we'll soon find out. If that is true, it's only a matter of time before they decide to move it to one of the more popular systems.
Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
I've been at this for nearly freaking... Well, actually, I've been at this, yeah, for nearly over an hour.
Fuel scooping.
Started this at 13:57. Actually, I think I've been started this over an hour. Yeah, over an hour and a half. Wow. An hour and a half of flying. Yay. I would have got this done a lot quicker if I had a bigger FSD drive.
Frameshift drive charging.
Ugh. This is the only part I don't like about having a ship that can jump very far. Bloody weight.
Frameshift drive charging.
However, if you need any advice on ships loadout for engineers, I suggest you... Okay, yeah, thanks. I'll bear that in mind. Cheers, club. I'll take a screenshot of that just so I know for future reference.
Frameshift drive
There we go.
charging.
But with the engineers, it's all about the perfect role, innit? Because I've got a friend who's got his Anaconda completely fitted out with, because he got really lucky, he fitted it all out with experimental mods, including one that allows him to fire upon friendly vessels and give them their shields back. Or strengthen their shields even.
Fuel scooping.
Which has come quite handy in a pinch a few times.
Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
No one's interdicted us yet. I'm getting quite bored. I could do with some action. I want to blow somebody up.
Frameshift drive charging.
21 jumps to go. That's good. Had a bit of sound interference just there.
Frameshift drive charging.
Oh, buddy, the Division's playing this game, but... remove all these players from my
Frameshift drive charging.
Right, I may as well sit and do some fuel scooping at this next star because I'm at half a tank. Just do a little bit of fuel scooping. Slow down. You have a bit of a choice just on the secondary effects for certain upgrades. Ah, fair enough. So not everything about the upgrades is randomized. Well, that's good then. That's good to know. Come on, max fuel scoop. Where are you? There you go. Okay, so every role earns reputation, and then that reputation you can spend on it to choose the side effects. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Okay. That's good to know. Right, as soon as this heat starts hitting 90 degrees or 90% plus, I'll activate my heatsink. Give me a little bit of extra time to sit and chill for a bit. There we go.
Heatsink deployed.
Okay, wait for that to fuel up. As I've got 18 more jumps to go. Well, technically 19 because I've got to jump to freaking Sothis as well, if it'll bloody let me. If I get to Ceos, and I may have to just close out of this lobby and then log back in. Not actually close the game, just close the lobby back to the home screen. Alright, time to get a move on. I like the effect of when the ice, because it's so cold, comes around the screen. Like, you don't really see it very often on bigger ships, like mainly on smaller ships like Diamondback Explorers and things like that. Ugh. Alrighty. So yeah, so you would recommend going with the FSD lady first, and then what after that? Weapons or shields? Because I'm thinking weapons. Because I've got a friend who's got a mod on his weapons that the more heat he draws, the more damage his weapons do. Which is actually quite useful, especially if you've got railguns with that on. Yeah, FSD first, okay, good. Yeah, because my goal is to get every possible bit of this Anaconda upgraded, and then I'm going to sell my Diamondback, because once I have this fully upgraded, I won't need my Diamondback anymore. As soon as I've got 16 million, I can afford the 6A FSD drive, but that'll only increase it to 18 light years. So what would be the first thing I need for this FSD lady then? Because I don't know entirely what I'm gonna need.
Frameshift drive charging.
Oh, excuse me. Oh, excuse me again. God damn. Whoa, another bright star. Hello. Alright, looks like the jump range is starting to get shorter and shorter. Which is good. 14 more jumps.
Frameshift drive charging.
Another giant white star. First, you must reach the rank of Scout. I think you'll find I've already reached that rank of Scout. I'm at Trailblazer, mate. That's probably why I was able to unlock her. But I just haven't visited. I think I've already got her unlocked. I just haven't visited her yet. So what would be next then? Ugh.
Fuel sync disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
Bloody hell, the rain is coming down hard. One unit of meta alloy. Okay, where would I find that? From mining or scavenging or what? Or would I have to buy it from somewhere? If I could buy it from somewhere, that'd be a big help.
Fuel scooping.
Buy it. Any recommendations? Because if need be, I can make a stop along the way. Just so I know I've already got it.
Fuel sync disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
That was a nice drink. Right.
Fuel scooping.
Oh, looks like we have a friend coming in. Contacts. Ferdinand.
Disengaged.
Ferdinand. Well, he ain't gonna get a chance to dip me because I'm gonna jump. Out of here. Okay, I have no idea how many jumps I've got left. Nine more jumps to go. I was checking because I did not remember the name of the station. That's alright, mate, no worries.
Frameshift drive charging.
It's progress station. What system is that in?
Cannot comply. Frameshift drive charging.
LHS 246. Right, I'm going to screenshot that. And then I'll have a search to see how far it is from our negative COs. It's probably going to be quite a while away, but... that's not a problem, because if I can buy some met... if need be, I'll jump in my Diamondback Explorer after we've done some bounty hunting and I'll head over and grab some from them. Depending on how far it is. If it's like, say, only like 200 light years away, I'll just take my Anaconda.
Fuel scooping.
What I'll do is I'll get rid of all of these relics first, because that's goal number one, as we've been at this, well, as I've been at this for nearly 2 hours. 2 hours of just travelling. This is going to be a rather exciting video. Nearly there, nearly there.
Disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
Ah, I forgot. If you go where to the famous barnacles are, and paleodites, you can pick them up for free. Oh! Well, if the station and the system are a lot closer, I'll just go there and pay for them. Because they won't be that much, will they? Metal alloys. And you only need one, don't you? So... Oh. Okay, 4 more jumps. So the last place I checked, they were buying them off me for 39,000. Hopefully, fingers crossed, when I get to Seos, or when I get to Sothis, sorry, they'll be worth a lot more. So I was going to get a £1.3 million credit profit, sorry. We'll soon find out, and once I've done this, I'll head back to the Cal system, and then we can continue with the bounty hunting. I reckon the next person who's going to interdict us, I'm just going to kill. Make life so much easier. Need to decide what I'm going to have for dinner today. What to have for dinner? Oh, my phone is whistling at me.
charging.
Do. 2 more jumps to go. Well, technically 3. If it still won't let me lock onto Sophis by the time I get to Seos, I'll just sell them at Seos. Will make life a lot easier.
Frameshift drive charging.
Finally, after nearly 2 hours, or just under 2 hours, we finally reached Seos. Oh my god. Okay, now let's use the manual and see if I can reach Sophis. There we go, Sophis. If data delivery mission runs are a good way to raise your rank and reputation with the Federation. I know, that's what I have been doing. For the Corvette eventually, yeah, I know.
Frameshift drive charging.
I spent all day doing Seos, so this role was yesterday, not very much. Not very much credits, but good ranking, yeah. Especially when you get the occasional federal naval missions as well, to help you rank up a bit quicker. Very funny, Fatty. Oh my god, we're heading into the light. We're heading into the light, guys. Don't look in the light. Don't look in the light, Chris. Club hard and Chris. Don't look at the light. A virtual gaze. I'm looking away. I'm not looking at the light. Fuck it, I'll look the other way instead. I've got a very funny feeling that this is frozen. This is kind of sorted. No, because I can still push buttons, so it's not that much of a problem. Still waiting for that damn permit mission to pop up. Yeah, because you really want to go to freaking fucking, what's it called? Sol, don't you? Yeah, or any other system that requires a permit, because there's supposed to be lots of good stuff there. Guys, I'm stuck in this freaking thingy. I don't like it. Oh, serious permit. One corrosive racks. So I can do alien stuff. Ah, that makes sense. Oh my god, this is annoying. Okay, guys, I think I'm going to have to... Hang on, let's see what happens if I go into the map. Because sometimes that fixes it. No, it's not letting me go into the map. Yeah, I also sense a glitch. Okay, right, guys, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to quit out of the game, which is going to end the live stream. So what I'm going to do is, I'll quit out of the game. If you want to live green. Very fucking funny, Fatty. But yeah, what I'm going to do is, guys, I'm going to quit out of the game. And then I'm going to relaunch the live stream. So just keep an eye out for it. In the Matrix. Yeah, man, this is the Matrix, man. Oh my fucking god, it's so pretty. But yeah, guys, I'm going to quit out of the game and then I'm going to relaunch the live stream. So thank you very much for watching up to this point. We got to 2 hours. And finally, we've made it to Sophis. Fingers crossed we'll be able to do it again. If not, we'll just stick with Ceos. So I will be back as quick as I can, guys. Thank you very much for watching. And I'll fire this up as soon as we quit out of the game and relaunch it.